I didn't just do this for eBay. I did it for Etsy too. With this short video, I'm going to go through the stats for eBay standard envelope from my postcard store on eBay. I tracked 100 random mailings out of all the sales for April 2022, and here's the chart. So as you can see in the first column, I tracked the state. So basically I put in there, where did it go? I'm in Illinois. Anything going to the East Coast or West Coast, the West Coast will be a bit farther, but I'm kind of centrally located, but a little bit more toward the east. But I wanted to also track the days. So the average days is the last column, because the post office is making some changes to first class mail starting in May, as I read. And I just wanted to see if it, over the year's time, is it going to cause any issues with first class letters. How did eBay standard envelope do? Next column is created. Created is creating a label in eBay, and that's 100% because I actually do it. That's the only constant out of all these stats that is 100%. Next column is, did it get an origin scan? An origin scan is where it goes to the first sorting center and gets scanned. It just started in the system. Now eBay does not require an acceptance scan standard envelope. It just requires a scan somewhere in route of the mailing. They're not going to be able to scan acceptance like they do with a package. Origin scans were only 84%. 14 of them, of the 100 mailings, didn't get a scan. And also after this, I didn't just do this for eBay. I did it for Etsy too. Because as we found out from my earlier videos, Etsy has a standard, they use the same type of process with the post office for their mailings. Wait till you see that. The next column is destination. In the tracking, all I did was just bring up my mailing, paid and shipped in eBay, and I looked at the tracking. And this is where I'm getting it. This is just data I pulled from eBay's app. So the next column is destination. 87% of the time. 13 of them did not get a destination scan. Then there's usually an out for delivery scan. 82%, 18% didn't get them. The all-important delivered scan. 85%, 15 did not get a delivered scan. And they're saying, well, Mark, all you need is one scan. Well, that's for top-rated seller to get a scan somewhere in the system. But what this causes is emails from customers saying, where's my item? I see it's not tracking. Or it says delivered, but I don't have it. We all that use this standard envelope get those messages probably. I have a canned response for the delivered part that, hey, it's going to take a couple days. But all of these cause extra work for us. Now there's 9% of the 100 did not get a scan at all in the system. That's 9 mailings. 9% did not get a scan, and eBay requires for top-rated seller to have one, and standard envelope to have one scan somewhere. Now just think, if you went to a restaurant or you ordered something from an online seller, 100 items, and 9 of them didn't show up. Or at the restaurant, 9 items that you ordered you didn't get. Or you go to a drive-thru of a restaurant, and 9 times they forgot the fries. That's how it impacts the customer. How long would you keep going to that restaurant? And who would you talk to? The first time, most people would come in. I'm from the restaurant industry. These are enterprise applications. These are enterprise businesses. Unlimited resource, unlimited processing power. And they're still having 9% there. I was in the IT management world for years. I have a heavy background in transmission and integration, and I'll tell you what, if I had a system where 9% of the time it failed, I would probably be in the office explaining what's going on. But also the average days for all these mailings was really good, 3. People, even though it didn't get a scan, people were still getting their postcards. So that's a good thing. It's just the pieces of the puzzle here. The scans are not there. Or is it really the scans? Wait till the end and I'll throw a little wrench into the mix. The shortest day was 1, and that's in Indiana. I'm Illinois. I'm about 15 miles from the Indiana border. So this goes down to Champaign, about the middle, not the middle of Illinois, but it's about an hour and a half away from me to the sorting center, and then it just went across the border. So one day they got their mail. The longest days were Michigan. Michigan's right up here. It's an hour and a half away. 5 days. So it went down south, went back probably to Chicago, went up to Michigan. So 5 days, something happened. And then New Hampshire was another one that was the longest. But that's eBay. eBay is 9% of things did not get a scan at all. This is real data. This is actually coming from my sales, coming from the eBay app. And you can look at the chart. The red things, anything you see red on there is places where I created a label, and if the number was lower than what the number I created for that state, it'll turn red. So you can see all the places. So I didn't really see one state having a problem. And that's what I look for, is if I can duplicate something, most of the time I can fix it. Or a troubleshooter should be able to figure it out. Like I said, Etsy. So Etsy, someone turned me on to how to use, like eBay standard envelope, the little barcode and the label on Etsy. It's in one of the videos. Well, that just happened this month, so I only have 41 mailings from Etsy. So I went through Etsy, went right to their app. I tracked 41 mailings for April 2022, and here's the chart for Etsy. I could have just colored it all red. Create it again. I created the label 100% of the time. I have control of that, and it showed created label 100%. Now we get into the interesting part on Etsy. They use the same thing as eBay standard envelope with the post office. Origin scan, 15% got origin scan. 35 did not. Now Etsy, for their Star Seller program, does not require a scan somewhere. They just require a tracking number. That's all they require. And you'll see why. Because if they did it on scans, no one would be a Star Seller. Destination scan, 15% of them. 35 didn't get a scan. Out for delivery, 15%. 35 did not get a scan. Out of 41. That means out of 41 meals you got, you didn't get fries 35 of the times. And you keep going back. Delivered scan. The all-important delivered scan. 15%, 35. No scans at all. After creating the label in the tracking on Etsy, 85% did not get scans. 35 mailings out of 41 did not get a scan at all in the system. I could not track average days. I could not track the shortest days or the longest days. There's just not enough information to calculate that. There was only 6 of them that went through. Pretty much got a scan. That's bad. So Etsy has this. It's the same, and eBay was a lot better. This is all data. This is just, I'm just telling you straight from their applications. Now, here is a slide I'm going to bring up on the big screen. This is just the process in my head on there. Not real detailed, layman terms. I don't know how everything works with this. I can speculate from my IT background, my technical background, but there are so many different ways to do it. But in a nutshell, this should explain to anybody how it works. So the first box there is you got eBay and Etsy platform. They're connected across multiple data centers and stuff like that. They're not in the same one. That's why it's got the dotted line there. They're 2 separate companies, 2 separate platforms, 2 separate programs, applications, and stuff like that. They're not shared. But I just put them in a box to make it easier. When someone buys a postcard from either eBay or Etsy, it goes to the post office. The post office then sends data to eBay or Etsy in some way, format, a file, web services, some integration is going to go up and going to come down. Either eBay and Etsy picks it up or directly goes into those platforms if they have shared access. So that's your scans. When it hits the post office, it goes back and forth into the tracking on eBay and Etsy. If everything is successful with the delivery, and then you got a happy customer like at the end here. Even though the scans are not happening, most of the time the customer gets the card and they're happy. So where is the issue? Once it's handed off to the post office, we're basically out of the loop. So is it the post office scanning? Is it the post office not sending data? Is it eBay and Etsy not processing the data? So once it goes from the post office up to the cloud and down into the platforms of eBay and Etsy, are they not handling the files right? Is there exceptions in the code that are not handled and it just throws it away? And this is where it gets interesting. eBay and Etsy have different results. The only constant in this whole thing is creating the label. And we do that. I would have to say, due to completely different results on the platform end, Etsy 15%, eBay 80-some%. So if it was the post office scans, eBay and Etsy should be the same, but it's not. So I think the scans are coming into these platforms, and part of the problem is they're not able to take those files or that information and manage it right. Now I do think the post office might be missing some scans as well, but these are machines. These are not humans. These things are going through the system. They're going through high-speed processing. These are labels not hand-printed. The files are generated by computer. The system. Is it not a priority? But I would have to say, because of the different results on the platform end, the finger is pointing more to the platforms than the post office. And like I said, even though that the post office is probably missing some scans, what do you think? Where do you think the problem might be? This isn't conspiracy or anything, and I'm not going to be able to solve this, but it just kind of show you if the post office had problems with scanning, then eBay should be just as bad as Etsy on scans. But Etsy doesn't show any scans in their tracking. I'm going to be tracking this data every month throughout the year, and we're going to be able to see and plot the progress on a graph. So we'll see if they get any better or it stays the same. I'm hoping it gets better. Will I continue to use these eBay standard envelope and Etsy letter mailing? Absolutely. And here's the 3 reasons why. 1, it's cheaper than a stamp. A stamp is 58 cents. These commercial things are 53 cents. It gives me more than a stamp and a label. That's what I did for years. I never had anything at all. Just having something is better than a stamp and a label. So why not use it? If you're looking at it from the bottom up, from the people that use stamp and label for years, this is good. If you're looking from people that did it first class and priority mailings, this is not going to give you the robust tracking that you got before. A lot of people don't like that, but the people that did labels and stamps on the envelopes with no tracking for postcards would do it. I don't think I would sell the number of postcards I do if I use first class tracking, first class mailing all the time. $4 or $5 for a $3 postcard, $4 postcard. This really helps the customer and it helps me. It's so easy. It's print, peel, and stick. Just that's what a time saver. It's kind of a gamble putting it in the mailbox without the tracking, but it's just print, peel, and stick. Those are the 3 reasons why I'll keep using it. Put in the comments what you think on here, and as we go through the year, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get the updates when I put it out. I'll try to put it out the first of every month because I sell so many cards. I'm able to pull enough to give us a good number. But it's going to be interesting to see if this gets better or gets worse. Really, the average days I'm really watching as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks.